Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Fly 1, Patrol, we copy.
All engines at 230, AT-80.
The USS Ronald Reagan is one of only 10 U.S. aircraft carriers in the world and features both maritime and air striking capabilities. Although usually stationed in Yokosuka, Japan, the carrier is now here in the waters surrounding Guam for Exercise Valiant Shield. Captain Buzz Donnelly.
Ronald Reagan serves as the flagship for Commander Battle Force 7th Fleet, which is the striking force of the Pacific. The carrier is 13 years old, 100,000 ton, and we have 4,600 sailors and crew on board that support our air wing and our mission.
The USS Ronald Reagan houses roughly 80 aircraft ranging from fighter jets to helicopters. They land here on this flight deck at speeds ranging from 140 to 175 miles per hour. They make the landing at 175 miles per hour all the way to 0 miles per hour in as little as 2 seconds. In order to stop, jets must use a hook to catch one of 3 arresting wires on the 800-foot runway. Air Operations Officer Commander Matt Tharp said in bad weather conditions, the ship can also use radar and surveillance to help jets make the landing safely.
Pilot's hands off, and the jet will basically take the commands from the ship and fly itself all the way down to landing.
On Monday, the carrier was conducting cycling operations roughly 180 miles off of Guam. During the operation, aircraft launched and landed on the flight deck 45 seconds apart, and sometimes 2 at a time. Flight Deck Control Lieutenant Commander Freddie Kuntz manages all aircraft on the flight deck and in the hangar bay below, using a Ouija board that has exact replicas of the aircraft.
Everything to the far right over here is airborne. Right here on that is indicated right here is airborne. This is a direct picture of what's actually out on the flight deck.
The Ouija board also uses pins to indicate which jets need fuel, ordnance, or which are next in line to launch.
There is a phasing plan in place to transition from the manual side of things to electronic Ouija board. It's not going to happen before a few more years.
The biggest challenge is managing all the aircraft in and out, usually during heavy weather and night operations. We normally fly about 80 to 100 sorties a day here on the ship, so trying to manage all that airspace and manage the aircraft coming and going to be as efficient as possible.
Although planned for over a year, the war games come amidst heightened tensions in the region, particularly with nuclear tests by North Korea and a growing Chinese military presence.
This is the one biannual opportunity that we have to really work together and really show our capability and test our responses to the even highest end type of warfare.
The war game ends on September 23rd. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.